Here we go!
It is a different kind of fitness. Obviously the contact element is massive and that changes how everything works. They also work in much shorter bursts than we do. So our guys continuously moving for 90 minutes, small periods of standing around. These guys, 20, 30 seconds, explosive work.
Yeah, short, 5 seconds or less for the most part, with approximately 25 seconds of recovery. It's a fist fight in the phone booth. A lot of times. It's more of a collision sport, so the needs for physical development are slightly different. Strength is more of an issue as far as to protect the athlete, to build armor, so we can carry a little more muscle mass per position, and depending on the role in the field. Offensive linemen are 300 pounds, bone and muscle. Skill players, wide receivers, where speed is paramount, and hand-eye coordination, change of direction, leaner, lighter, faster. So the needs for the S&C coach, my programming, really has to match what their needs are on the field.
In a way, where there's things that we can learn from each other, I think, because there's a lot of movement crossover. Chatting with the strength coach before from the Bengals, he was telling me there's loads of stuff that is in common, such with recovery and movement work. So I think you do get crossover, even being different sports.
That baseline of fitness, the aerobic capacities of soccer players, their cardiovascular conditioning is unbelievable through the roof to be able to sustain high level speeds for a long period of time. They need to run the distances the soccer players run, no. But that generalized fitness and stamina, we'll call it, I think is a solid foundation and a commonality with soccer players.
Can you tell us about the recent change you made in the preparation, like doing more work the day before the game?
Oh yeah, it's more or less, it came out of the track and field. Influences of the day before the final, you have heats in the semis, and those you get the body ramped up, you get a burst of activity, kind of get the central nervous system ready, then recover, and the next day you're primed and peaked. So our players, they feel fresher going into the game. In previous years, we'd had big Wednesday, big Thursday, big load Friday. Saturday was a walkthrough, and really they're just trying to recover on Saturday, then you leave and go to play a game. Well now, Friday we catch their breath a little bit, we kind of let them recover, and then ramp them up a little bit on Saturday, and then bring them up on Sunday. So it's worked well for us.
If we're playing on a Saturday, Wednesdays are down day or an off day. Thursdays we do a lot of match preparation, so we do larger distances and try and work on things specifically for the game. Our Friday is our short, sharp reaction day, so much less work, shorter training session, work on keeping guys sharp for the game, and then set pieces, corners, free kicks, anything really detailed. And so then by the time we get to Saturday, we've got a nice balance of they're not too fatigued, they're quite fresh, but they've also got that little bit of sharpness.
Just the fan interest, you turn on television now and it's everywhere. The marketing and the media presentation of the game in the States has been phenomenal. It really, for me, it's grabbed my interest. I think young people really enjoy it. We're starting to identify with teams. Cincinnati's really a good soccer town, and they've taken off there.
Unbelievably welcoming. It was such a great city to visit, and I had no idea what to expect coming there. I'd never been to Cincinnati, obviously, before, but it was amazing, and a place we'd love to go back, I'm sure.